In the previous video, we have seen what is creep, and we have also learned that creep is a time dependent phenomenon of the process. So, let me just give you an more idea about this creep with the help of this simple graph. See, this is a stress and strain relationship being shown with this falling graph. See, as soon as I placed certain amount of stress, something like sigma naught, the strain E naught would be developed in that body or in that concrete body. So I told you that strain which is developed in the body at that instant of time immediately after application of stress or load is what we call as elastic strain or instantaneous strain. Okay, so let us take that it is placed at time t, and what happens after is, so what happens if that stress is left out for few days, something like you can say for 7 days under the same load. So what happens is the strain increases, and this would be the stress strain relationship, and this is the strain in the body, isn't it right? But if we consider that we have left that load on that concrete, that same amount of load or stress on the concrete for a time of t days or t years or something, time period is t, we left it for t time. So after t time, what happens is this strain would be this is the total strain after time t. And if you deduct the instantaneous strain from the total strain after t days, you will get this creep strain c, which is equals to initial instantaneous strain, that is epsilon t, epsilon naught at time t naught, and after t the strain is et or epsilon t, isn't it? So difference between this strain in the body after t duration, t amount of time, and instantaneous strain will give you the creep strain in the body, the strain because of this creep phenomenon. Okay, and these figures too represents the same thing. Okay, see, at some time t naught, at when the age of concrete is t naught, when you applied a stress of sigma naught, there is an instantaneous strain in the body. See this left and right figure at the same time, try to see them. Okay, when the age of concrete is t naught, you have applied a stress of sigma naught, and immediately there is a strain, that is elastic strain or instantaneous strain of epsilon naught or e naught at that time t naught. So what happens is after t days, after t days, when the age of the concrete is t, after t days, what happens under the same constant stress or load, same constant, we have a change in strain of the body. How the strain is? It is increasing. But remember, the rate of increase in strain due to creep is going to decrease. Okay, that is why you get a rising curve, and it ultimately becomes a flat curve after reaching some value, right? So after t, this is the strain in the body. After t amount of time or t days, this is the strain in the body, et. So at time t naught, the strain in the body is E naught, and at time t, after t days or at the age of concrete t, what happens is the strain is Et. So the total strain in the body after t days minus of instantaneous strain will give you creep after time t minus of t naught. Right. This strain Et minus E naught, which we are calling as creep strain, has been occurred during this time interval t and t naught. Isn't it right? So that's it. So as I said earlier, this creep is going to be seen in steel, wood also. And of course, as these are different materials, the proportion of this creep is going to be different. Okay, in different proportions it is going to be there in different materials. And the other thing is, so when I'm talking about saying that sustained load means the situation where the concrete is under same load. When the concrete is subjected to same amount of load for a long time, such kind of load is called a sustained load. Okay. And it is found that creep in concrete is more compared to other crystalline materials except metals, because in concrete the constituents are arranged as in the crystalline materials. So of course you may have come across this crystalline in when you are dealing with uh, your geology, engineering geology. Right. So, what is a crystalline material? Crystalline materials are materials whose constituents are arranged in a highly ordered structure. Okay. The structure inside this. See, if you take a small piece of iron, inside that there is ferrous and oxygen atoms which have a perfect bond and are arranged in a particular order. Okay, there is a systematic arrangement of all the atoms inside that body. Right. So such kind of material with a highly ordered internal structure is what we call as crystalline materials. So it is found that creep in concrete is more, it is going to be more compared to other crystalline materials except metals. Okay. So that is why when you are dealing with a creep in concrete, you have to go in a different approach. You cannot do the same thing which you are doing for crystalline materials. You cannot go in the same manner to know or to quantify the creep strain in concrete. Okay, so we are going to see how we are going to find out the creep, and more importantly, we are going to see what is the actual reason behind the creep in concrete in particular.